Hello and welcome to a new series here on the channel. We're going to be playing a little bit of Rimworld. This is going to be taking the slot of the Skyrim Special Edition Let's Play while we go between chapters there. I don't expect this will go on too long. I'm not very good at this game, if we're being honest. We're going to be starting a new colony. Before that, you can have a quick look at my mods. I don't have all of that many. Like just over a page. That's what I have. I've forgotten what half of these actually do, because I haven't played in a while. We're going to be going with the standard crash landed start. In fact, no, we'll go with the Rich Explorer. We're going to go with Robbie Random here. Randy Random, I don't even know the names. We're going to go for some challenge next, and we're going to generate the world at 100%. This does take a little while, but it'll give us an idea for the premise here. And I think we're actually going to make Matthias, as he crash lands on some random world. Magic doesn't work here. And it seems like he's been sent here for a reason. And now he has a cool magic staff. Now, there's a super loose and terrible premise for you. Not going to be much in the way of roleplay for this. We're just going to be running a colony and seeing how long it can survive the environment, how long it can survive the raiders, and of course how long it can survive me, because I'm not great at this. A couple of mods we do have installed that are going to play into effect here. For those of you who don't know, we have the hospitality mod, which allows you to set up kind of like guest bedrooms and shacks and entire like guest complexes to impress caravaneers and just random people who roll through your town. And then if they are impressed, they will leave you gifts, and some of them will even join you. So it's a kind of investment reward. And another big overhaul, is it an overhaul? I don't know if I'd call it that. Another big one that we have is a hygiene mod, which essentially starts us out pooping in buckets, and we get to build showers and all that kind of good stuff. Now what do we have here? Okay, it's 40 out of 60. I would rather have year-round grow periods, if I can. We're on 50. Okay, we're on year-round up here. Let's see what we have. Now, I would like... Okay, so we have large hills, a large river. Quite slow to move through. Not many diseases. A very dry area, which supports little life. That's not ideal. Do we still have year-round here? We do. Year-round. A little bit high on the diseases there. 1.3. Yeah, we're going to struggle with those until we get a second person. We can graze animals here. Year-round growing period. Pretty decent temperatures. Like, I don't think... Yeah, we're not going to, like, freeze or go overheated with that, unless there is a heat wave in the middle of summer, and then we're going to die. Yeah, I think that's good. I think this is where we're going to settle. So we're settling a temperate forest. Forests of... I don't know what that word is. Trees interspersed with fertile clearings. Many species of animals move around in the trees and on the plains. Because of snow, it is slow to travel in winter. There is... Who are you? Turtle River faction, the Loyal Party. Let's take a look here. See if we can find the Loyal Party and see what they think of us. There are a lot of... The Dark Bears. The Loyal Party. They don't really like us too much, but they don't dislike us either. I'm sure we can work with that. We've lost whatever this is up here now. Is that? There we are. Decent amount of rainfall. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to be. So we are going to randomize until we get something that's at least not terrible. So really we want someone... This could be good. We have good mining, crafting. Really, we need construction and growing. Well, we have construction and growing. Let's see here. That's nearly a 50-year-old though, so that's not really not gonna work for old Matthias. Okay, it's another old guy. Okay. Nope. No construction or growing. Now, I'm not actually bothered about the level of the skills. This is what I'm looking at. Okay, this might be who we go with. They're not my favourite. No, we'll keep looking. Okay. There are mods that allow you to prepare carefully and basically choose what you want, but I find they can be a little bit cheesy. Really easy to abuse and give yourself the perfect start. Oh, we just went past the guy that we could have had. Aha. Well, looks like we're not being Matthias because we are a 35-year-old woman. 60 because, well, we're 60. It's been 60 years since we were born. We have aged 35. We are very good at growing, construction, and cooking, and that's about it. We don't like violent works, and we don't like to use our noodle just a bit too much. Good at growing, iron-willed, and fast walker. This right here is going to be our farmer. So we're going to keep her as Rose. That's a good name. Rose Graham is going to be our starting colonist here. No health problems, doesn't know anyone. Got bored of being a low-wage worker, won the lottery, and decided to claim her own planet. And of course, because she was a low-wage worker, she crashed a ship on the way here, and is left with just the supply she has. The neural simulations, hologames, and free orgies were never enough for you. You wanted more. The grit and consequence of real life, like they talk about in the history books. You want to know what the real challenge and consequences feel like. Now, after a journey of decades in cryosleep, you're landing on this unknown Rimworld. Real consequences await you. Okay, so we're going to pause here for just a sec. We're going to unforbid all of this stuff that's now ours. That we do have a decent amount of. We're going to equip our charge rifle here. Now, we don't actually like using this. Rose, the character, does not enjoy it. I don't see any buildings straight away. We do have a mountain. We have this cool river here. And we may build a vault. We do have this little building here. We might do something with that to start off with. Or we may just build a little shed up against one of these out of wood. In fact, I think that might be what we do here to start off with for Rose. So we're going to go into structure here in a wall. And we're going to want to make use of the natural features to get this up as quickly as possible. Just deciding exactly where we want to set up here. Looks like we can't build on the very outer edges of the map. I'm guessing that's to stop you cheesing the raiders a bit too much. Yeah, I think we're just going to make use of this here. And build ourselves a fairly decent-sized starting home for Rose. Which means that we need to, like, claim that. That's now ours. We'll want a floor here as well. There we are. So we'll set this to run. We're going to discard that construction just for now. Just to make sure that she can... non-violent pawn assigned a weapon. Well, pawn's hardly a nice word for it. Why is she not constructing? Rose, do you construct? You do. But why aren't you doing it? Watching for targets. Did I? Ah. I accidentally turned her into a soldier. Now then, all of our supplies out here are actually going to be deteriorating in the sun, which is why we just want to quickly get this building up. Eventually we'll turn it into something else, but for now it's going to be Rose's starter home. So we're going to triple speed here, because not much is going to be happening until we're done. We did get a husky to come with us. We're going to train that to rescue and haul. We don't want to release it and have it go after enemies, because then it'll get itself killed. Now what is your name, husky? Who are you? You are Bologna. I'm guessing that's like Bolognese in Italian or something. Now, how good are you at constructing? You're on 6, that's not bad. So, I don't really see the need for manual priorities just for now, because poor Rose here is going to be doing absolutely everything. So we're going to let her get on with this. We're going to, furniture here. We're going to assign sleeping spot just in the corner there until we can get a bed built for her. She's going to spend the rest of the day building probably, and then hauling all of the stuff in. This will become the storehouse as well. She's nearly done. There we are. Now she's just got to build a roof once she finishes off that door. Now she's not sleeping outside. We have an interior. That's a great start. Pretty much that's what you seek to accomplish on day 1. Or it's what I always seek to accomplish. So we're going to go to orders here. Zone and area. Stockpile zone. And we're going to order a stockpile essentially here all the way back. Going to go into what is stored here. We're going to disallow rotten. We definitely don't want rotten things in here. And this is what single speed looks like. Normally if I'm playing on my own I would keep it on this speed the entire time. But literally nothing would happen if I did that. So we're going to put it up to triple. Now I believe Rose is just taking a walk right now. Yeah, going for a walk. She's just doing something to keep herself a little bit happier. All work and no play and all that. Now she's going to start to gather all of the valuables that she brought with her. The silver there is used as a trade currency. And being the lone start, we did get a bit of that. And there are various things dropped around the map with us. So our agenda for tomorrow, for day 2, on whatever this planet is called, Rose hasn't decided yet. We are going to try and get some farming started once we gather the rest of the things inside. And we'll probably try and get some basic power production set up so that we can begin to get a refrigerated storage for food. Sounds like the animals are fighting each other out there, something predatory. There are a lot of things to hunt here. As soon as we get someone who likes shooting, we're going to do well. But for Rose, it would actually upset her to... oh, escape pod. Okay, Rose. We are going to rescue her. Non-prisoner bed and Now we're going to rescue her. We are going to do that. As soon as we find out they are. Rescue. We're going to go into this character's health. Is it in here? Where do we... There is a spot where I believe we can assign what medicine they get. But I'm not sure where it is. So we're going to rescue Katrina there in hopes that she joins Rose. That's a mountain lion. And in fact, let's... Can we even see what... Cooking, construction, and growing. So this is another pacifist like Rose. Kind of. She doesn't enjoy shooting, but she doesn't hate it. Major break risk. Rose is at a major break nearly. Refugee chased at colony. At effect, you know, we're going to ignore this message for now. Oh, they have a shooting. Oh no, in fact, yeah, we might take this person. Animals, medicine, growing. They're nimble, volatile, incapable, autistic. Yeah, we're going to offer safety to this person. I was about to turn her away. Neme. Apparently we're just going to use our Glitterworld medicine on this woman. That kind of blows. We have an incoming raid now. The people chasing Neme. See how bad this is. We have one person with a spear. Rose, we're going to activate you. Neme, we're going to activate you. You get over here. Except what I would ideally like to do is drop this. How do we unequip it? No, I don't know how we do that. Gear. Can we... Oh. Well, this is unfortunate. We are in combat now. We're going to melee attack this woman, and then we're just going to have to... There we are. We'll demilitarize these two. I don't know that we're going to bother capturing Camissa there. Instead, we're going to have... activate manual priorities. Neme, you are the doctor. Both of you are patients and firefighters first. Let's see, how bad are you? You just have... Yeah, just have a bruise and a crack, nothing major there. What happened to Rose? You have a stab, okay. And we can have you now drop the charge rifle. And we'll give that to Neme. As soon as she's done patching up Katina there, who we're now really not too concerned if she joins us. Neme, equip the charge rifle. There we are. Okay. So zones and areas, we're now going to go into grown zones. We're going to order these to be done out, and I think we're going to do just some 10x3s. And we'll probably start off with just a couple of these. Maybe 3 or 4. I don't expect these will stay in this exact location forever. That's the wrong place. Can I kill that? No. Delete, there we are. So just a couple of 10x3s, and then we're going to edit what we're growing here. Potatoes is fine there. We're going to want some heel root. As soon as I find that again. Can never remember where it is. Probably past it by now. Nope, there it is. Heel root. In this one, we're going to go for some smoke leaf. And then in the top one, if I can find it, there is a thing called Devil Strand that we want. Which I don't see. I think we have to research that actually, so we'll go with cotton plant. Something to grow our food. Major break risk still on Rose. Let's see, why are you so unhappy, Rose? Ate without table, grimy, slept on floor, feeling bad, was assigned a weapon, in pain. Awful, yeah, like, there's a lot of things to be upset about right now. Oh, she's still here. She's gonna try and leave now. We're gonna let her. There's a good chance she's just gonna bleed out wherever she goes. Yeah, she's gonna die in like 10 hours. We're not too concerned about that. Looks like Rose is up and about again. Now then, I haven't actually used this hygiene stuff before, but we are gonna have to build ourselves an outhouse. And we'll do so down here. We'll have to cut down a couple of trees, I think, to get that done. Where is Rose? Ah, hauling wood. Okay. So Rose is going to get on this. Now the wash bucket and latrine, they aren't exactly stellar. But they're what we have. Someone will get on to building those. Katina, can you move yet? Nope, you're just gonna... Oh no, there you are. I think that's you leaving now, is it? Yeah, so I think she's decided to leave us. Both the legs have been shot off, I think. Well, not quite shot off, but they have been shot. Cargo pods. Let's see what the gods have just provided for us. Gooseberries. I'm okay with that. Bit of a trek, but it's free food. Now then. Neme, you don't like construction, do you? No, but you do hunt. So we want construction there. And grow there. We'll have hunting and Handle animal at higher priorities here. We'll put them both, yeah, we'll leave them both on hauling and cleaning, but we won't put any special precedent on it just now. We'll allow Rose to, you know, plant all these fields. Looks like Neme is doing the animal handling there, which is good. The reason we're doing that with the Husky there is if we get the haul, it will essentially just help us move things around the map, which will be super nice. It's a poor quality steel spear, so we're gonna unforbid that. It'll be better to have it than not have it. Even if we don't use it, we can sell it. Following no particular pattern here with these plantings. Now the smoke leaf there is, oh, more cargo pods, is exactly what you think it is. It's a mild narcotic. Brings your people's mood up. They will get addicted to it, I think. There we are. Now they both used the bathroom at the same time. That can't have been super pleasant. But for colonists used to, oh no, nobody. For colonists used to nobody. Okay, so I guess they just work. Not super surprising that I don't need much technology for a bucket to function. Let these guys do a bunch of hauling now. So even on the first couple of days, we've managed to make a friend. And I think tomorrow we'll try and resume our plan of getting some basic power here. Maybe maybe even just a wood-burning generator and some batteries. See if we can do something with this wall, turn this into a power plant, and extend it down to here, all the way down. Start making some proper bedrooms. Valley Town and Shemston, I don't think so. On the theme of rose and gardens, I think we're going to call this place Eden. And the group, I don't know what we call the group. The local community, we'll call them Rose's Thorns. There we are. I've done that the exact way around. The community is, never mind. There's some poor animal getting eaten out there. Not our concern right this moment. Get all of our hauling done. And then there's a bunch of cleaning to get done as well, seeing as we kind of bled over everything. Need meal source. Yeah, we do need to get on that too. We need a larger building for our crafting. So I think we're going to put a little bit of a hurry on this building over here, which will be our power storage and our crafting building. Not the ideal layout, but just make a nice big square. It is going to take quite a while for Rose to build that, maybe a couple of days. Where are you guys? Oh, you're hauling coffee beans from the other side of the map. I'm okay with that. So we'll get this up and running. We'll put some batteries in there. Put maybe a wood fuel generator out here. Maybe some solar panels. Maybe even a wind generator. We'll see what we can do. And then on the back of... No, we don't want anything touching this building with refrigeration. We'll want the refrigerated building somewhere different. Maybe here. We'll build a little refrigerator. Somewhere we can freeze all of our food. Because once we start harvesting this, we definitely don't want it to be going off. Now, how's Rose feeling now? Okay, her mood is still on the way down, but nowhere near as much. We'll build a horseshoe pin up here. We're I'm gonna go into our... Is it a sign? No. Orders. Nope. There is... Restrict. Ah, there it is. So at the end of the day, we're going to give both of these ladies 3 hours to relax and unwind. And the reason we're doing that is if we don't, they might have breakdowns and kill each other and all themselves. And it won't be a good time for us. We want to keep our colonists happy and well functioning. And we're going to need some more wood, so we'll order that all up there chopped. Now thankfully, with Neme having that really good charge rifle, we will be very good at hunting all of the things that we have around here once we actually get to a point where we can do that. Just have her cutting down the walls here. Now this building is not going to be aesthetically pleasing. We're going to have to overhaul this later into something else. And that does matter. Your colonists do care that they live in a not so pleasant environment. Like, they're probably really not happy about this, but until we can get a functioning water system, it's just how it's going to be. Now, we have a river over here flowing this way, so I think for our water pipes, we're actually going to have to tunnel through here and have a sewage outlet over here, which is going to be something else we're going to have to defend. So we may have the colony in the mountain at least a little bit, harvesting water from up here, and then disposing our sewage at this point so it just flows away and we don't have to deal with it. We only have 25 meals left, so we do need to get that this big construction and such done so that we can begin to produce new meals. Now then, which one of these was the miner? Did we have one? We have one who hates it. This is another one I've got where instead of being incapable of doing something, people will just really dislike to do it. So I feel like if the colony's survival depends on Betty cooking some meals because the chef has had his arm ripped off by a bear, the colony shouldn't then die because Betty is just incapable of operating a skillet. There we are, cleaning up. And now we're cutting down some trees. First couple of days here are going to be quite slow as we get established. We do need defences, that's also true. But I don't know that we can do too much about that for now. Our only constructor is very, very busy. And the quality of the things that she builds depend on her skills. So we don't really want Neme constructing anything. We want to give all that experience to Rose so that she's actually getting good. But what we can do is if we go to plant cut, Neme might now cut down these trees. Nope, no, they're on their break now. End of the day, spend a couple hours playing horseshoes, and then go back to work apparently. There we are, yes, Neme is now going to cut down trees for us. That's good, because she wasn't doing too much. Now then, if we take a look at this map, areas that threats can come from, raids can spawn pretty much anywhere around the outside. The only area we're really safe from raids is all the way up here, because there is a mountain in the way. And this would be a cool place to have a base looking at it. If we harvest our water from maybe the ground and just dump our sewage into the river, we won't have to worry too much, well, as much about a sewage outlet. Doesn't look like we have to do anything to maintain these. Let's take a look at needs. Awful barrack, ugly environment feeling, but yeah, these not Bolognese master. Where is Bolognese? Bolognese, let's see, training master Rose. 2 colonists idle. Oh yeah, look at that. We're done. Okay, so architect, structure. We want floors here. We want to finish off the rest of this wooden floor. Then we want to go into power here, and yeah, I think we're gonna go for just a straight up solar panel there. We're gonna get some power conduits running through all the way down this building, and then through into this one. Because I think we might turn this into our refrigerated storage and build a new room for the women to sleep in. Now then, let's give Neme something else to do. How many meals do we have left? It can't be many. 18. And how long till these are done? 33%. Yeah, we may have to do some hunting here once we have the power up and running, and we have a refrigerator and a kitchen and a way to use all of the meat from the hunting. Cargo pods, what do we got? What is that? Beet kvass, I don't know what that is. Comes in a bottle, so it's processed, whatever it is. Hopefully. Okay, so we'll throw a couple of batteries. I think we'll have these down the bottom. We'll just go for 3, so we'll need some more power there. And that way we can start to actually use this building. Now then, I think we're gonna tell Neme to begin the mining process here. And for now, we'll just tell her to mine straight through nearly. Give us a nice long opening tunnel. I don't plan on actually living in the mountain, but having like some rooms in here will be nice. And we are going to have to turn our thoughts to defenses pretty soon. We don't know when Randy Random is going to decide to punch us in the gut. Now, how are you at mining, Neme? You dislike it. Well, you don't dislike it, you're indifferent to it. It's not something you would actively seek to do. Okay, now we are... Yes, we're getting our batteries powered up. That's good. Which means it's time for some production. An electric stove. We'll put this over here. How far? Okay, yeah, we can put this pretty much wherever we want, so we'll put that there. We're going to want a butcher's table. Put that in this corner. And I think over here we're going to build another small wooden structure. This one's going to be for Rose and Neme to live in more permanently. So we're going to divide it in 15 there. 10 that way. That should mean we can make 3. Is that right there? Let's see, that's 5, 4. Well, we just got an eclipse, so our solar power is gone. Okay, so there is one slightly bigger room at the top. I think we'll use that as their bathroom in the proper building. We'll give them a couple of bedrooms there, and then the main room will have be for eating and socializing. So pretty soon we'll turn this into the fridge. Nearly at the point now that we can begin to call this a colony and not just a couple of women in a shed. Foxes are hunting rats. That's a-okay with us. What skill is Rose at now with her construction? Okay, we're at skill 7. We're getting there. We're getting pretty decent. Looks like the bathroom is actually constructed now, and then we can stop using this, well, I mean, we'll have the same thing, I guess, but we'll try and figure out how the water works. A real shame about this eclipse, because now we're back out of power, right as we got some. And we're nearly out of wood again. Oh no, we have plenty in storage there. Hopefully enough to finish this building. And then I think we may expand the farmland. Just get a nice big like corn patch or rice patch or something here. And then can we press M for the world map? No. What's the world map? I don't need you, thank you. Please leave. Mark's land, Mark's land, Mark's land. We are very low on food. But without, well, I guess what we could do for that is cut plants. Oh, no, wrong thing. We want to harvest. There are some fruit trees and some mushrooms and some berry bushes. So we can do something about that. So it looks like this is kind of settled as our colony area. We kind of decided that when we landed here and thought it was pretty good. So our long-term plans, we definitely want to get a 2 or 3 thick stone wall here to seal this area off. We're probably going to want to mine this away, just so it's not in our way. Actually, no, that might have a proper roof over it, like a mountain. So we might just mine this away to the point that we don't have to worry about its crazy irregular shape. And also... oh. They're afraid to enter for the following reason. No guest beds. If you send them away, they will stay in the area and come back later. Sure, leave. Like, we don't have anything for guests right now. We could just, like, throw guest beds in where we're sleeping. But right now, I would rather focus on what we're doing. Major break risk. Who's unhappy? Neme. Why are you unhappy, Neme? Very... yeah, you are in a cave. You know what, Neme? For now, we're just going to cancel these orders. Get you outside where it's a bit nicer. The sun's back out and we've started charging our batteries again. We're nearly done with this, which means pretty soon we're going to have actual bedrooms for the girls. By the way, Neme, let's take a look at... so you have an old gunshot in your left ear. You were a medieval slave and a defector. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. No wonder you like shooting. Major break risk. Well, okay. So architect, furniture. I think we're going to give them both the double beds. Not that they actually need double beds, but I think they deserve them. That symbol there is from a mod we have that means only the best builder will build things that have a quality rating attached. We are going to have to run power into this building as well. So this time tomorrow, instead of sleeping in the storage shed, which is about to turn into a fridge, we will be sleeping in our own rooms, which is super cool. I am a-okay with that. So we did manage to get some apples and some berries. We haven't turned those into anything yet, but I think tomorrow, once we actually get started... Neme, what is it you're doing? You're still trying to train the husky, who's not quite ready to haul things for us yet. There we are, 2 beds. We can now deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. We're going to want, let's see, water towers pump up and store water for use by Plumbed fixtures. Place over areas containing groundwater or next to rivers. Capacity is based on the amount of water in the radius. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good there. So we're going to build ourselves a water tower. Plumbing white. Oh, this is wooden plumbing. Okay. Mila from the Dark Bears was wandering nearby and noticed you could use some help and she would like to join your colony. She's an amortherapist, and her traits are psychically sensitive and too smart. Do we... Yeah, we'll accept another colonist for now. So we're gonna continue this plumbing here. We're going to assign these beds to Rose and to Neme. Oh, no, not for prisoners. And to Neme. Mila just got here, so she can wait her turn. Now then, speaking of Mila, what do you do? You're a doctor, which is nice. You cook. Okay, that can be your top priority. You grow. You don't mine. In fact, everyone here has at least a little bit of passion for growing. But the two we have actively doing it have really good skill. 10 and 11. And, well, oh no, you don't like research. And you're a really good doctor. Okay, so zone and area. Like we discussed, we're just going to get a nice big rice patch grown out here. It grows quick. And we really need the food right now. Oh, that was the wrong thing. We want a rice plant. And then we're going to order hunting on just a couple of animals. And we're going to set the bill, add bill, cook simple meal, do forever. And tomorrow we'll turn this into a refrigerator, build a better storage unit next to it for the, well, a bigger storage unit next to it for the other stuff. What is this? Water stores. So that is storing water. We are still going to need a sewage outlet, which needs to be down here. Now that we know we don't have to... Oh yeah, that's the hunting. That's fine. Let's see, Neme, where are you? You're hunting a rabbit. Nice. Now the turkey. Please don't damage my walls, Neme. Rare thrumbos. Now these you can hunt these, and they're worth a lot of money if you do. Unfortunately, they would absolutely kick our ass right now, so we're not going to be doing that. Neme here is still hunting rabbits. She's done with that for now. And I guess what we might do is build the final room. Just a small little pokey room at the top here. Which doesn't actually fit a real bed. That's a bit of an issue. We'll cancel that. I know. We will build it off the bottom. And this right here can be New Girl's room. In fact, I think that's one too short. There we are. So, for now, she can have a sleeping spot in what will be the bathroom. Now then. Yeah, we need to set the bill. Add bill. Butcher creature. Do forever. So now whenever there's something around that we can take in here and turn into meat chunks, we will do so. Right now we're cooking the mushrooms and berries that we have. Okay. And we're going to want to chop trees again. Eventually we're going to have to start a tree farm, just to subsidize the amount of trees we're cutting down here. So we are getting a bit gun-ho with this stuff. There we are. There's most of her room done. Now then, Rose, how are you feeling about this? You still have the awful barrack. Ugly environment. Okay, so you still think you're, but you're very comfortable. Okay, so your bed's nice, at least. Which I would expect from someone of her cooking skill. Okay, so we're now producing our own meals. We've survived the first few days in the colony. We've made friends, 2 of them. And we're achieving our, I guess, our dream here of being the coolest person in town. Auto-saving now. Do you like mining? You don't. Well. Nope, you hate it. You hate it. Oh no, that's just that your skill's very low. Okay, so anyone who isn't actively doing anything... Let's see, where do we have our sewage outlet? We want it down here, but I guess rather than mine through the entire place, we might just have to plumb through the entire place. And literally just plumb our way all the way down to this river here. And build a sewage outlet there. Now we don't actually have enough steel stored for that. So we're going to have to mine some steel out. We should have enough wood to do that, hopefully. And then we can have an actual bathroom built in there. But we'll see to that next time, folks. Thanks for joining me here for the first episode of Let's Play Rimworld, the Garden of Eden. Next time we'll see if it actually lives up to the name. I'll see you then.